Hey everyone, it's Alicia. It's currently April 2026. As you know, last year in April 2025, at the age of 33, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma. I went through 4 months of chemo on every 1st and 15th day of a 28-day cycle, ABVD, 8 rounds of chemo, finished chemo in start of August 2025, and it's now 9 months later. I love to do the timeline every time just to set the scene. So I was bald 9 months ago, and this is my hair growth. They say it grows about a centimeter every month, so I guess it's about 9 centimeters long now, and I'm exploring a few different options with what I can do with my hair. It has been a full-on time. There's so much to unpack and think about, and sometimes I write down what I'm gonna say and check it with ChatGPT, and I'm like, should this be what I say? Should I change it? And then ChatGPT tells me that I ramble on way too much. But I think what I want to do is give an accurate account of how I'm feeling, what's happening. Sometimes once I chat, I realize how I'm feeling. And so it's nothing that AI can really reproduce. Sometimes it's good to have a bit of guidance. And yes, I will put my hand up and say I'm a rambler. But actually, that was the name of my basketball team when I was a teenager. Shout out to the Ramblers. Maybe that manifested me into a bit of a chatter. I just got this sick t-shirt as well. It's like quite a long t-shirt in Marimbula. And it says, "Stay wild, sunchild." I love it. I saw it in a shop window. I think it's called Isle of Wild in Marimbula on the south coast of Australia, and I was just like, yes, I love this. I'm also wearing my seashell earrings. I feel like this is a whole side of my personality. It's just like this coast side, and when I'm at the coast, I don't wear makeup. I go to the beach every day. I just spend so much time with my daughter and my husband, and my grandparents actually live at the coast, and so it's so nice to just spend time with them down here. It's a bit of a unique way that we hang out here. Like, they've lived here for probably around 30 years, and they're Hungarian, so we were never really allowed to go to any restaurants or anything like that. We always had to eat dinner at home, and they have their very European way of thinking, Hungarian way. Whenever I've talked to people from Europe about like, oh, that's very European, they're like, Europe is so different. So I have to remember that too. But shout out to the Europeans that watch this. I've checked in with friends in Hungary and Italy, and Canberra, and a lot of different places. And so many people say that they've been following along the journey, and I don't even know who watches this until I catch up with someone and they're like, yeah, I heard that in your video. So it's really nice of everyone to follow along. I really appreciate the support over this amount of time. I've been working. I went back to work the week after I finished chemo, and lately I just feel like this beach side of me really wants to come more to the forefront and just be chill, and just, you know, sometimes I'm like, oh, corporate life and office politics and all that stuff, it's just not my vibe. It definitely was when I was younger, and I think that's something that's really changed in terms of my identity. I used to care so much about work, and I wanted to have my career. I started working when I was 14, so happy 20th work anniversary to me. I started at Baker's Delight in Belconnen, and that was a great first job. I think having that Hungarian background, my grandparents always instilled in me this hard work ethic, and I'm really grateful for that. I've still got that today. That's probably why I went back to work so soon after chemo and after maternity leave and whatnot. So I'm grateful for it. Yeah, not sure where I was going with that. Anyway, so work is important, but also I think I don't live to work, I work to live. I'm not sure what the saying is. Gosh, I'm a bit rusty. It's been a while between recordings. But yeah, like basically I don't want work to be my life. I want my family to be my main priority, and creativity. I've felt the creativity coming back for me so much, and I actually feel like it's essential for me to create. If I don't create, I don't feel like myself. It's just, yeah, and I think there's like not enough value placed on creativity. I'm also just getting to learn a lot about myself and my relationship, and yeah, so many things. I used to think that I knew everything about myself, having a baby and having gone through cancer. My daughter and my hubby want to come back. One sec. Hello, it's me, and it's the next day now. We had to go home because we had a poo explosion and no nappies, and that's the life of being a mum. I feel like I try to record these videos so many times and it ends up being a 5-minute here or a 5-minute there before something happens and I have to stop recording. I also tried to record outside just now because we're down at Tathra in a beautiful spot, but it's very windy and I don't have the fancy mics. I just have my iPhone to record on. So until I decide to invest in a fancy mic, I think it's probably best for me to record from the car. I covered a lot of things yesterday and I am trying to just let myself talk through how I'm feeling in the moment on this cancer recovery journey. I've been doing a lot of writing and I wrote a really detailed poem. I'm just refining it at the moment and I'd like to enter it potentially in a competition, which is really exciting. I watched back a couple of other videos that I was going to post, but I'll probably just keep those ones for me. I'll just keep those ones for me. I don't post everything that I do. I do really like going back and seeing how far I've come each month. It's hard to see it for me because I'm living my life day to day, but when I look back, you know, a year ago or even 6 months or even 1 month ago, I can see the progress that I'm making. I had a little journaling exercise that I did before. I was just reflecting on how to get out of a rut because I feel that I'm slowly getting out of a rut, and some of the tips and tricks I wrote down were to write everything down on your mind. It doesn't have to be clear or neat or in perfect sentences. Just write for as long as you can, and maybe that's 5 minutes or an hour, but just let it all out, the emotions and maybe the tasks on your mind that are weighing you down. I said to watch a trashy show as well. I watch a couple of trashy shows here or there. Take some time off. So at the moment it's a long weekend for ACT and we're down at the south coast as mentioned. We're in the beautiful region of Tathra at the moment, just sitting by the water. Just spend some time in nature, take a break from social media, look at the horizon. And that's one of the things that a counsellor told me throughout my journey. Just look as far as you can. If you're having a rough mental health day, just look out at nature and as far as you can on the horizon. Take a break from makeup. So I regularly take breaks from makeup. I also reviewed my products, my clothes and my belongings, and so I've been using the app Yuka still to look at what's exactly in the products I'm using. I definitely would recommend that. Audit your life, make a list of what you love and what you hate. Swim in the ocean or a natural body of water. So I have this thing that whenever I have worries, I just dive in the water and it washes all my worries away. And if you have a lot of worries, just dive in a few extra times. I have a long bath or shower, scrub everything, shave your legs if that's what you're into, do a deep clean, you know, exfoliate, all of those little things. Get a manicure or pedicure if you're into that. I am. Or you can easily do that at home as well. Find an outfit that your highest self would wear and put it on. So for me, that's this special, it's like a top and pant combo. And I ordered it a little while ago. I think I'm going to wear it to a fancy event, but it's actually been pretty warm at the coast even though it's autumn, and so I only brought really warm jumpers, and this one's a bit lighter, so I've ended up wearing my higher self outfit, just down to casual drive to Tathra. Reply to any important messages, call a couple of people you love dearly and have a long chat or catch up in person. I've been doing that definitely with my grandma. Take a before and after pic before you start this process and before you end it, and you could film it too. I think, you know, the whole amazing thing of this process of me recording how I'm going over time is seeing the progress I've made, and in turn that allows me to be kinder to myself. I hope you're well wherever you are. I'll leave it there for now. My healing journey is going well. It's not always easy, not every day, but the days that are good are really good. And I just continue moving forward and trying to give myself grace.